Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Myrtle Beach Golf Show, brought to you on the Myrtle Beach Golf Channel and our sponsor, Myrtle Beach Golf Trail. I'm Ed LaPierre, your host, flying solo today, but we'll be right back after this message.
Introducing the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail, a new way to experience golf in Myrtle Beach. With over 20 courses to choose from, there's a perfect golf vacation waiting for you. Find the trail that's best for you at myrtlebeachgolftrail.com today.
We're back here at Sandpiper Bay Golf and Country Club in Calabash, North Carolina, just over the border. Beautiful facility here, 27 holes of great golf. Tim Tillman and his staff be very happy to take care of you up there. Always a beautiful day at the Sandpiper Bay Golf and Country Club. Thank them for hosting our Future Generations tournament in the Brunswick County area last year. And if you're interested in playing in that event this year, make sure you get signed up. Sign-ups will be going live starting next week. We're going to be at the Plantations at St. James, and beautiful course up there. So we'll have 2 courses up there for you to choose from. Look forward to having you out there at the St. James Plantation for the Brunswick County Future Generations tournament coming up in November. And down here on the Grand Strand, we'll be having the Grand Strand Future Generations tournament this year at the Members Club at Grand Dunes. So Grand Dunes Members Club, get signed up. Both of those events will be on our website starting next week. Look forward. All you need to do is go to firsttcoastalcarolinas.org. But again, Tim, his crew does a great job up there. The golf course is always in great shape up at Sandpiper Bay. They're also one of Jeff's regular hosts up there for Ultimate Long Drive. They have events up there, so stop by, check it out. It is right on Golf Row there in Calabash. You see all the beautiful courses right there, one right after another in Calabash, and Sandpiper Bay will be your last one on the left, just past the Thistle and across from Sea Trail. So get up and enjoy that on the golf trail. Lots of great places to play on the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail, and Sandpiper Bay is certainly one of them. And again, 3 nines, so you can play 54 holes up there and have a great day. Speaking of the first tee, this weekend we had the Barefoot Grand Strand tournament, raising money for our teen center and Grand Strand programming. Great time out there. Had a chance to get out and play with 3 of the kids. Our Bronson Knott, our regular guest there, and 2 of his friends, Jax and Maddox. So we had a real fun time out there, the 3 of us, and we had the moms out there caddying. So we had a great time. Once again, there's Ashley and Bronson with the Myrtle Beach Golf Show logo. So we had an absolute blast out there. We shot, I think we shot 2 under par. We had 3 birdies and 1 bogey, but Jax we got on the last hole. The 13th hole was our last hole, and hit it in there about 20 feet, and Jack says, I'm going to make this first putt right out of the gate. And I said, well, here's where you need to hit it. And he hit it right through the old cup and right into the new cup. And so we finished up with a birdie there on the tough 13th hole to finish up at 2 under par. Not quite good enough for the victory. Pat and Rich O'Brien from the Surf Club were the winning team, and then Tony Whitty and the team from the Myrtle Beach PGA Tour Superstore were the winners in the mixed division. So great time was had by all. We appreciate everyone that came out and supported the first tee at Barefoot this weekend. And again, we've got 2 more great opportunities for you to come out Play with the kids in both of those Future Generations tournaments. We'll pair you up 3 players with one of the first tee kids, so you get a chance to play with one of the kids as well. So get on, sign up for those. If you're a local business here, you can sponsor either one of those tournaments as well. We look forward to all of your support and appreciate your support here throughout the year. With that, we've also got coming up the World Am. World Am will be here the last week of the month. So make sure that you get your tee times early if you can that week. It's going to be a busy week. They've got over 3,100 participants this year, so they're going to be spread out all over the Grand Strand. And, of course, the world-famous 19th hole at the Convention Center down here in Myrtle Beach. So busy week, lots of great times. Somebody hopefully will have a chance to make that $20,000 putt again this year. And as always, great food and the 17th hole replica at TPC Sawgrass. You get your chance to hit it on the green there. Maybe make a hole-in-one, come back and play for the hole-in-one prize there on the last day. With that, we'll be right back after these messages and talk a little bit about what's going on the PGA Tour playoffs.
Your best game is right around the corner. And whenever you find yourself with downtime, that's the time to get your game back up to par. Hone in your skills with expertise and equipment from the world's largest golf selection at PGATourSuperstore.com.
Welcome to Wingding. With a variety of services to offer, we are an end-to-end, one-stop shop for digital media production and distribution. Our company originated in podcasting, video production, and digital marketing space, affording us a solid background for growing your brand through media distribution. Contact us at wingding.tv so we can do what we do for you.
Okay. All right, folks, we are back here on the Myrtle Beach Golf Show. Talk a little bit about playoffs. It is playoff time on the PGA Tour, and week 1 of the playoffs saw Will Zalatoris get his first PGA Tour victory. Not a lot of movement in and out of the top 70 players, so we'll talk a little bit about that in just a minute. But, the top 5 there were Will Zalatoris. He won a playoff over Sepp Straka on the 4th hole with a par on the par 3. Interesting. Zalatoris hit it onto the rock wall in the hazard, and then Sepp hit it in the water, took his drop, and had about a 4 or 5 footer for double bogey. And Zalatoris was debating trying to hit his ball. It was kind of wedged in the hazard up against the stone wall there, and his caddy talked him out of trying to hit it because it could have hit and come back in the hazard, and felt like dropping the ball, chipping it up and having a chance to win was the best option, and that's what he did. He was able to chip it up fairly close and make about a 7-footer for the victory there. His first PGA Tour victory, vaulting him to number 1 in the FedEx Cup standings, which, again, not a lot of movement. You had 125 players there fighting to get into the top 70. There's not a lot of movement if you don't finish in the top 5. Very hard to move up. They did have 4 players that moved from outside of number 70. Lucas Glover with a great finish tied for 3rd and he moved from 121st all the way up to 34th. So he's in contention to make the cut for the next round. Adam Scott moved from number 77 to number 44 with a tie for 5th. He was tied with Andrew Putnam at for 5th place. Andrew moved from 87th to 47th, so he moved up 30 spots into the top 50. And then Wyndham Clark finished tied for 28th, but he had just enough points to move from 79th 9th up to the bubble. So he was the bubble guy at number 70 and just snuck in. We had a couple people that had great tournament but didn't quite make it in. Lee Hodges moved from number 99 to number 72 and just barely finished, and he finished top 13. So, when you get that kind of finish there, you think that the vulnerable positions, the lowest I think anyone dropped out of the top 70 was from position number 63. 63 was Abraham Lahiri. He finished. He missed the cut and went from 63rd to 71st. John Ha went from 67 to 73. And so, again, only 4 guys dropped out of the top 70, and 4 guys were able to sneak into the top 70. Personally, I'd like to see that 50 through 70 be a lot more vulnerable. You had a bunch of guys that missed the cut there. Very little movement, especially among the top players. The top players, missed the cut. McElroy and Scheffler both missed the cut, and they only fell 1 or 2 spots. So not a lot of opportunity to move up in these standings come the playoffs. They give you so many points, and rightfully so for the regular season. But you'd like to see a little bit more movement, I think, come playoff time to really truly make it feel like a playoff format, that there's something at stake that you can lose. This week, Cam Smith, I think he lost 1 spot, fell from 2nd to 3rd, and now he's going to skip this week, and he'll probably fall from 3rd to 5th, and he'll still have a chance to be one of the top 5 guys going into the finals. And he, basically not playing at all in week number 2. So it would be nice if they had a little more volatility come playoff time. I know you want to protect the guys that have been up there. I'm okay with that, but should be a lot more volatility for guys that are in the in that 50 to 70 range and 20 to 30 this week. You got to play good to stay there, and that's not always the case. You don't drop very far in these playoffs. So interesting format. But I think you'll see all the main regulars up there again this week. Sungjae Im had another good week this week. Tony Finau was in the top 5. John Rahm, Colin Morikawa, those guys all played good, all in the top 5 this week. Matt Fitzpatrick. So a lot of good players playing well that hung in there, stayed at the top of the standings. And this week they're going to be playing the BMW Championship in Wilmington Country Club, Wilmington, Delaware. So good luck to everybody this week. Again, I'd like to see John Rahm. I think he's poised to be right there. Finau's been playing unbelievable, couple of wins now and another top 5, so can't count him out. Sungjae Im's playing really well. Patrick Cantlay and Xander Schauffele finished kind of back in the pack outside the top 50 this week, but you can't count any of them out. And, of course, Scheffler and McElroy missed the cut this week, so they need to get something going to have a little momentum going into East Lake in the finals. So should be an interesting week coming up. The bubble boys for this coming week, number 28, Kevin Kisner, number 29, Corey Connors. J.J. Spahn is on the bubble at number 30. Aaron Wise at number 31, and Maverick McNeely at number 32. So those are the bubble guys. Those are the guys that are they're going to have to play well to stay and keep themselves in contention. And then anyone else from outside that top 30, they're pretty much going to have to finish in the top 5 or top 10, probably the top 5, in order to leapfrog and make it into the last week. So you'll have 1 or 2 of those guys, I'm sure, that'll make that leap this week. And then the rest of them will be most of the top current 25 should still be sticking around for the finals. But yeah, it should be an interesting week in Delaware this week. Hopefully the weather stays, a little cooler up there for them. We broke the humidity this last week, so hopefully the weather's great. And then we'll see everybody for the top 30 in Atlanta in 2 weeks. That's everything for today. Once again, we're brought to you by Wingding TV. So check out Wingding TV. If you have a show or you're interested, have a concept that you'd like to share and get on TV or on podcast, reach out to Wingding TV, and you can get more information there from Jay and Jeff. And you too can have your show here on the Wingding TV app. Or they can actually do live show for you as well. So check out all the great options they have here at Wingding TV. And thanks for Jay pushing the buttons behind the screen today. And hopefully we'll have Jay Smith with us next time we're here on the Myrtle Beach Golf Show.
Introducing the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail, a new way to experience golf in Myrtle Beach. With over 20 courses to choose from, there's a perfect golf vacation waiting for you. Find the trail that's best for you at myrtlebeachgolftrail.com today.